Hey everyone, and welcome to the Justice Pro Network's Daily Deep Dive in 5. I'm Aisha.
And I'm Aidan. We're diving into the day's most pressing stories from the Justice Pro Network, bringing you insights on advocacy, impact, and justice. Keeping it conversational, keeping it real.
Exactly. First up, we're looking at how USCIS is now moving denied green card cases to immigration court. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, it's kind of a game changer, right? So, USCIS is sending folks with denied green cards into removal proceedings. It's like, bam, you thought it was over, but nope, here comes immigration court.
Scary stuff. But there's a silver lining, right? Something about cancellation of removal.
Yeah, a little bit of light in the darkness. Cancellation of removal. If you've been in the U.S. for 10 years, got family ties, like a spouse, parent, or child who's a citizen or lawful permanent resident, and a clean record, you might have a shot at a green card through the court.
Okay, so it's not a free pass, but it's something. Why this sudden shift from USCIS, though?
Well, it's a wake-up call for immigration attorneys to really screen their clients. There was even a case mentioned about a woman whose green card was denied back in 2019, kept quiet, and then suddenly, boom, removal proceedings.
Wow, talk about urgency. What's the takeaway here?
Don't lose heart. Seriously, that's the advice. It's daunting, but there are legal pathways. Get an experienced attorney, know your rights, and fight for it. The Justice Pro Network has tons of resources for both attorneys and folks who need help.
Absolutely. All right, next up, expedited removal by ICE. Who's in the crosshairs?
This is heavy. ICE is really cracking down, and it seems like folks who entered without legal documentation are most at risk, especially recent arrivals who can't prove they've been in the U.S. continuously for 2 years.
So what about people using the CBP One app, trying to do things the right way?
That's where it gets messed up. Some people in those programs are facing abrupt status cancellations, leaving them super vulnerable. It's putting intense pressure on these communities.
It sounds like families are really feeling the heat.
Big time. The story mentions someone whose in-laws are afraid to even go to immigration court. That level of fear, it's not right.
So what can be done?
Attorneys need to step up, provide resources, guidance. AELA and other groups have tools to help people understand their rights. It's all about building community and empowering people to seek help.
Knowledge is power, right?
Exactly. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and share those stories. The immigration landscape is always changing.
All right, Aidan, last but definitely not least. Dr. Oz's comments on Medicaid. What sparked the outrage?
Oh man, this was a rough one. Dr. Oz suggested Medicaid recipients should prove they matter to deserve coverage. It's tied to proposed Republican budget cuts with stricter work requirements.
Yeah, I saw that. Requiring 80 hours of work a month?
Exactly. Critics are saying it's going to unfairly penalize people already struggling, especially in a labor market that doesn't offer enough opportunities.
And it's not like Medicaid users are just sitting around.
Nope. Many are employed in low-wage jobs without benefits, or they're gig workers, seasonal workers. It's a systemic issue, not a personal failing.
So how did people react to Dr. Oz's comments?
Not well. Someone from the Center for American Progress called them absolutely incredible, arguing that healthcare shouldn't be based on productivity. It brings up huge questions about who society values and who decides who matters.
It really challenges the idea of healthcare as a right.
Absolutely. Organizations like Protect Our Care are stressing that up to 16 million people could lose insurance if these cuts pass. It's a dismantling of a safety net.
So what's the call to action here?
For civil rights and immigration attorneys, it's time to advocate for marginalized voices. Engage in community discussions, raise awareness, and make sure those overlooked get the representation they deserve.
All right, Aidan, thanks for breaking down these important stories.
Anytime, Aisha.
And thank you all for tuning into the Justice Pro Network's Daily Deep Dive in 5. Stay informed, stay engaged, and keep fighting for justice. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you Monday.